They will not talk about the Asian people from Edo State. Their own is worse to God forbid. May una avoid me. Avoid me. You get why? I remember the last 3 years when I decided that I would build a house for my dad single-handedly. So you people think, oh, everybody you see in this life is just a human being like you. At this point, I don't give a shit. If you come for me, I come for you. Okay? And that's some period. Thank you. There is patriarchy and there is Igbo patriarchy. I'm apologizing in advance to whomsoever I will offend this video. I'm so sorry, but the truth needs to be told. There are things that on a normal day, I, Divinefavour, will not come out to say on this channel. But because videos like this, you need to give instances. And I would like to use myself as an example. So it won't be that, oh, I'm just reacting on something I don't know about or something I've not witnessed, seen, or read. Again, I'm so sorry if you are seeing another side of Divinefavour today on this channel. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Divinefavour Onyinye. Welcome to today's video. And with that being said, let's dive into today's video. I came across this video on TikTok, that is day before yesterday. I was so pushed to react on that particular video that same night, but there was no light, you know. In fact, my mood was all over the place. I try as much as possible to calm myself down before I film this video, and there's no way I can avoid being angry when I'm talking about videos like this. So let's just do it and get away with that. This video is not about to change anything in Igbo land. After all, who am I? And you can't just come out here and say something and they will say, oh, because Divinefavour said that, so therefore less of certain things be out of place. It's not to stop anything, but at least it will kind of create awareness. Let me first of all play this video. Hopefully you guys get where I'm coming from, and I'll also come back here to give my own personal experience and what I've witnessed with my 2 eyes growing up in a typical Igbo family.
When we talk about Igbo patriarchal system, people know they understand the depth of what it be. Now let me now break the depth of what Igbo patriarchy can do to a woman. You see, as I did now, as an Igbo girl, I think follow my husband, also for this world. Make him everything he is in this world. Dig my life for that man. But if I not born man picking, everything that I worked for with my husband will be taken from me. Nothing will be left for me. Make una follow me, make I explain now. As an Igbo girl that is going to marry an Igbo man, God forbid I will not do it. Everything that I work for is automatically my husband's the moment he marry me. If my husband decides to drag everything where I get with me, call kinsmen, that's umunna. Umunna go outrightly give him everything when me don't work for to ram. That is why you see me. I know they follow Igbo man. I know they near Igbo man. I don't speak to Igbo men. I do not care the level you are. You see, as I did now, I feel like my papa built everything from bottom to the top. But the moment my father go, everything is assigned to his sons. Then when I gained this knowledge, I started building my own life. My papa they invest for me, say I know they do anything when it comes to him. Because I realized say, everything when concern my papa, they go to him boys. So now me they work for myself. I know they work for him. The day my father even find out that I make my own sister the next of kin. Problem their house. That is how bad Igbo patriarchy is. Sister where they born me with him, I make her the next of kin. My papa begin quarrel. Because to him, my sister don't get any right or entitlement to my property. Now my brothers now get the right and the entitlement to my properties. You can see how deep and how wicked Igbo patriarchy is to women. Before
I say what I have in mind about this video, I'm probably read out some comments for you guys. I noticed something. Whenever you see people come online to talk about Igbo tradition, Igbo culture that doesn't suit well with us, look at it very well. 90% of the time, it is not from Igbo people. Do you understand? I'm saying this to say that before you see we the Igbos come out to, talk about a certain thing, my dear, no say that's a door hand. And even as he had reached, not be all of us go Greek come and talk about it. Do you get? Another thing, when it comes to videos like this, once our Igbo men come to that comment section to call you a shower, that's what they can do. That, like, once they talk, they all know they pass a shower. Do you understand? Once you are that stubborn, you know your rights, this is always a shower. I'll use myself for example. Every family differs. Luckily, some of us came from a very good Igbo family. They don't mind when it comes to giving property to the kids and all of that. First of all, my dad came from a family of so many boys. He got married to my mom. My mom came. She gave birth to girl. At that point, everybody has started giving her bombastic side eye. Advices were coming from left, right, center. Won't you go and marry another wife? Now, can someone help me tell our Igbo men that giving birth to a male child does not have anything to do with the woman? Hello. That was how people started advising my dad, won't you get married? You to look for a male child. If they find you now and they did not see you, who will replace you? Which brings me to another point. You guys just be following me on this video. I'll be touching so many angles, but in different ways. Now, to the fact that Igbo men have that mentality that, oh, if you don't have a male child, that you have not arrived. You never have say for that family. Or you are looking for a male child because you want someone that will replace you when you are no longer alive. How are you sure that male child that you have will even be alive to bet another one that will continue that your lineage that you don't want it to end? Have you actually thought of that? Or how are you sure that male child you succeeded in getting for yourself will still grow up with that your same mentality that he must have a male child? What if that your son that you got married and couldn't be a male child, and that your lineage ended with him? Have you actually thought of that? That lineage that you are struggling, oh, you want it to continue since you are alive, you want it to continue. How sure are you it will stop in next generation or 2 generations to come? And because of that, you are pressuring the woman. She's not comfortable in the family, insult left, right, and center. She can't talk in the village meeting, basically because she did not have a male child. Hello. Anyway, luckily for my mom, after she gave birth to 3 girls, she started giving birth to boys, and boys. Can we talk about the fact that any family you come into in an Igbo land, not only family, but few of the families, when there are many lands or something to inherit, and they see that, oh, they are giving birth to many boys, there is always attacks. Fighting those children from birth, those boys, is more like a nightmare to the mother. You see them, going to prayer houses because of the life of their son. Because the children are in competition with their father's brother's children. That's their uncle's children. I don't know what people are dragging. I don't know what people are securing. I don't get it. In the process of this, many male children have lost their life. Sorry, Habibti. Because the wicked uncles from this side knows that because his brother gave birth to male, while him gave birth to female, automatically when he dies, his brother and his sons will inherit his properties. Because of that, this so-called wicked uncle will start looking for an evil ways to, destroy the lives of the so-called boys. If they can't take their life, they'll make them miserable. Can we talk about how many male children in Igbo land that are useless? And we are all pretending as if, oh, we did not know that it's something that someone did. That aside, like I said, I'll be saying some things that on a normal day, Divinefavour will not bring into this channel, but just for educational purpose and for the purpose of this video. I remember the last 3 years when I decided that I would build a house for my dad. Single-handedly, nobody should help me. I told my dad, you see that our own compound, I'm gonna bring down the house that you built there when we are growing up, since he's already old, and I'll build a new house for you. I don't mind if my brothers now come and said, okay, let's do it, but a normal day, that is not something they want to do. Hence why I did not disturb anybody. But they don't mind, going to build in their own land. I don't know how to explain this, but in Igbo land, there is something we call a zobi. Like, there is this father's compound. Apart from the lands he will not give his children, right? Then you can now go and build there as the sons and all of that. But there is this particular building that we all grew up in, aside the ones that you will not share to your children. Those ones is very hard to get rid of it, but the children can grow up and start building on their own house, on their own lands that their father gave to them. Yeah. So in my own case, I told my dad that particular one that he's in, that I don't mind, scattering it and build a very good house for you, which he agreed. He don't have a problem with that. I started the project. I broke down that particular house. The day I put foundation on that house, both people I don't know, some of them started messaging me on Instagram, Facebook. People that have my number, they started calling me. The thing they keep saying is that, hope you know that house that you are building for your dad, that is not your house. That anything makes your dad to pass away, that house automatically belongs to his sons. Even though they did not ask you to build, even though they have their own houses, even though they have their own lands in different cities. But you see that one where you feel say you they built for your papa, saying I didn't get her. I got damn messages a lot. In fact, some people advised me never to do that, because that house would no longer be mine. That I should use that same money to go and build a house or buy land for myself. First of all, personally, I know the kind of family I come from. We don't used to separate regardless of anything. Whether I built that house for my dad or I did not build that house for my dad, there is never a time I love going back to the East. I came back on January and I've not gone to the East. I don't really like living in the East like that because some of the things you need are not there. Do you understand? Aside the fact that, oh, now things are not getting better, security and all of that. But I have never loved to live in the village. Never, never. I don't think anything will take me back to this to the village that will not make me, oh, come the drag house with my brothers. You know, this. Funny enough, when I started that house, now then they do it now. Yes, my brothers are that type of people that doesn't send. You know they send, they regard some things. But me, because I'm a very typical Igbo girl, I'm very rooted in culture and tradition. I kind of know some certain things to do. And you're going to tell them as the smallest because they are older than me. They might be like, waiting this one they talk. But once you start it, everybody is in for that because in our mind, we know it's our house. There is nothing that will make me, oh, because I'm the one that initiated the concept of building that house, or anytime I will not come in, or when my dad finally leave this life, which he has left already, may his soul continue to rest in peace. Then I will now walk into that same compound. I want to stay, maybe, as we came back for the burial or something, and my brothers will be like, oh, you will not enter this house. It's our house. Whether that you build that. No, it doesn't work like that. I'm giving this example not for any other reason, but for you guys to get where I'm coming from. These are people's mentality. For them to start calling me to tell me that thing, that is the way it is in Igbo land. That is why I gave you guys this my personal experience. No be say them say. I have so many others, but let's pause for here. We read some comments and hear other people's own as well. Can we talk about the fact that a man intentionally knows that he did not want to marry you, but because of probably in the relationship you are pregnant for him, he will now rush and pay bride price, all in the name, in quotes, for that child to be his child. Because in Igbo land, if he did not pay bride price, automatically the child is not his. You don't want to marry this woman, but you will rush and go and pay his bride price. And worldwide, once you pay someone bride price, it automatically means that the person is your wife. But you are not marrying that person. But because of your own selfish reason, and just to maintain that Igbo culture, you rush and pay the bride price of that woman, making her, or not even woman, paying the bride price of that young lady, making her to be a married woman. Because since you have paid the bride price, automatically the person is married. Making her to answer a married woman when deep down you pay that bride price just because of that child. Do you understand? These are traditions that are affecting the women. Do you get? And the men go scot-free. You pay the bride price, you claim the child, and you disappear. The girl is back in the village struggling with the child because whether you pay the bride price or not pay the bride price, children of nowadays, they grow up and ask for their father. But once you serve that girl that punishment of going to pay that bride price in quote just for the child to come back and look for you because you want to claim that, oh, that child is really yours. Anyhow, what they want to talk and say you put money for her before she gives birth to that baby. That's another tradition I'm not really in support of. I don't know where. In fact, I don't know. I hardly hear of this one now. But growing up, it was really rampant. When you have 5 daughters and your wife didn't give birth to a male child, and you have to convince, not even convince, sometimes it's always forced that you pick one of your daughters, is that the other, that's the first child of that man, to go and get pregnant just to give birth to a male child for you. It's a lot. What is this thing about male child? Who told you people that female child? Again, let me use my own family as an example. I'm not here to drag anybody, even though I know so many stories to use and names to mention in Igbo land. But again, let me use myself for example. Remember I told you guys that when my mom first gave birth to girls, people were advising my dad to go look for a male child. Fast forward 2 years later, it is now his female child, that people were undergrading, was now the one who came up with, oh, Daddy, I want to build a house for you. Before the male ones now saw it as, okay, I think we should just do it because she started it. It's not good to leave it for her like that. Do you understand? You guys get where I'm coming from. I don't know how to explain this, but point is that whichever one God gave you, pray about it. Train your child very well. A child being good, turning out good, does not have anything to do with gender. Hello, I repeat, a child being good, a child taking care of you at old age, a child being there for you, a child growing to be a blessing to the world, a child growing to give you the good life you deserve, does not have anything to do with the gender. I have so many instances to give. If I start giving it on this channel, I'm not sure this video will end today. I want you guys to hear from other people as well, people who are from Igbo. This person said, my dad's mother died and left lands for her 4 children, 3 male, 1 girl. They shared the property between the male children and left the lady out. I asked why, because the land came from a woman. My dad said the woman is not entitled to any property in Benue State. I bought 4 plots of land for myself already, and I will never contribute shisha to my dad's health or anything. Let the male children help him. My younger sister is my next of kin. I will work and have my own money. This person is not from Igbo, by the way. She's from Benue State as well. So apparently, these things happens to other states. Why? Why Igbo lands are not being shared to the female children? It's just that this period, because some families grew with love, mentality, exposure, and all of that, they kind of, some fathers will tell you, you know what, they don't joke with their female children. Whatever they give to their male children, they give it to their female children as well. But it still doesn't change the fact that this is what is going on in some parts of Igbo family. Next one, but they still expect the girl child to take care of the family because she's a woman, and they romanticize it so much that they make it seem like it's a privilege to stick your neck out for the family that believe you don't have a right as a woman. Next one, I'm Igbo, you said the truth. My Yoruba landlord daughter, now they make decisions when it comes to her parents' houses. Because they didn't send her to school for nothing. Her elder brothers respect her too. Yoruba value women, but Igbo and Hausa don't. 16 comments under that of people, concurring to that. This one said Igbo elders don't see female kids as children. But I'm sure that at this point, their eyes are beginning to open, because it's not that period you guys say, oh, women education and education. Now, women are going to school. Women are traveling. Women are taking brand deals. Women are succeeding. Women are bankers, engineers, name it. Okay, doctors. They are exploring in different fields in life. They are making it. They are getting the bags. Women of these days, we don't give a shit about the inheritance of the dad. Hello? For your phone, they go tear car. For your phone, they go tear new house. For your phone, they will acquire 5-10 plots of land. Go and confirm. Women who actually know their rights and know how this patriarchy hurts them, they kind of mount their guard on time, even when their husband are still alive. They put things in order. They don't come there, they follow you play. Once they start the bond, they say, okay, maybe the only female children this man they give them. Yes, now you will be the man they give that female children. In case you don't know, go and educate yourself. Having a male child and a female child, it depends on you, the man. Now wait till you give the woman, I go give you. And some of them already know the kind of family they married to. So if I go oburo seketa ka na eme that rubbish. Ada wazi ya nwa oburo mmad niile ka ị ga-azọdo okwu n'isi. Ịghọta. Ụfọdụ n'ime fa awaga anya. This person said, this is pure greed indeed. Why will a man take everything away from his wife or a gay child? The people who made that decision and made it a culture in Igbo land are greedy elders. There is no way someone will grow up with this kind of ideology and culture and not be greedy in life. I'm happy that this is coming from a man, by the way. He said, why will a man take everything away from his wife or a girl child? This one even small. In some part of Igbo land, once they marry you and they see that, oh, you gave birth to only girls, they will bring in another woman. Luckily, that other woman gave birth to a male child. My dear, you don't suffer. That woman in question, that is even a woman like you, will manipulate you. You go into depression. And who betides you that you, the first wife that even gave birth to that female children, you came from a family that has score up there. They will not come and take you out from there. At the same time, even you want to go back to that family, they will tell you, don't come back here. Stay there. Yes, it happened. Let's not lie. That is how the woman will stay in that marriage. Endure. To raise those female children in that society. It's a lot. Like I said, even if you like, no, we'll talk from now till tomorrow. Nothing will be done. It's left for us to mount our guard. This person said, and the funny thing be say, if the man mistakenly die, say he no get son, his younger brother wanna inherit the man's property, including the wife. Yes, so even though that this one now it doesn't happen like that again, but those period is, for instance, you're a lady you married and your husband dies, the brother will inherit his property and even inherit you the wife. He's not the one marrying you, and not just marrying you for math. He go there, do the other one for the other room. Do you understand? You are automatically his own. Yes. This person said, my beautiful sister marry a Yoruba man. I swear all this no get single grant for Yoruba. Even if you are doing well than a male child, now the female child be king for house. Forget that one. And that's on period. The other one said, I'm a Calabar guy. She's 100% right. My cousins are married to the Igbos. If you like, have 10 children. If there's no male child among them, nothing for you. And that's why a lot of Igbo ladies are married to Calabar men. This one said, it's the same with the Igede people of Benue State. My papa said, make I can't tie in house. I said, God forbid, the house that belongs to the boys. This one kind of relates with the story I told you guys about my dad's own. Me personally, Igbo Patriarchy or not, I don't mind doing anything for my dad, my siblings, even the male children. If God bless me, so I go give you. If you like, you do say, make I no come. Me say, for they no cripple me. Do you understand? Now, why I say, mount your guard. My dear Ozulo, so no, they don't come, they use this Igbo Patriarchy on you. Do you understand? Igbo Patriarchy or not, it doesn't have anything to do with me taking care of my dad, my parents, or having that love I have for siblings. Even if their own heart is dark, me, I love love. I don't mind doing anything for the people I love. If God bless me today, I don't mind building 5 houses in my father's compound. I don't mind. If you like, you go stay there, say, oh, never cross your feet. Hello, it doesn't stop. As long as I breathe, I even the same money, no concern me. God still even bless me. I get house for other states or cities. Wetin concern me concern the one where the papa has. I go still build another one. Do you understand? Me una day, shall they enjoy? Hope you're comfortable. But the only thing is that you don't want me to come there. I will not inherit it. Abi, kosi wahala. So for this person that said the father said that he should come and tie his house, and he said God forbid, basically because she knows that, oh, the house belongs to his boys. I don't really give a shit about that. Yeah, as long as I did it for my own dad and you are happy, how long will you even stay in this life? In fact, generally, how long are we going to stay in this life? What are we dragging? What are we fighting for? Even someone that did not even know you, for instance, you go to another community, another state and buy land. You do not know that, oh, that land they have problem. You bought it from the wrong person and they took you to court for that land. They'll still collect it from you. Not even your brother or your father that collected this one. So how much more the one way beside spend? And I know say, oh, now brother pursue me come up for there, or now my papa say me give him boys. I don't mind. If you can buy a land from an outside city and a stranger automatically takes it from you, your money gone, everything gone. How much more? If you want to stay in the house you pursue, I don't give a shit. Before I even made up my mind, sleep, wake up, then you say I want to come build the house. You go know say even myself, my mind, you know they dear. Do you understand? Some things for this life now sacrifice you. In fact, that's a video for another day. So you people think, oh, everybody you see in this life is just a human being like you. Not even some you see all this, they say, oh, go and do saraka, go and give to beggar. Some of them that they do it and do it. Now you know if you want carry on for head, now you know. This one said, Igbo Patriarchy is on another level. You won't understand until you live with them. Some of them believe that if they train their girls, it's their husband that will reap the benefit. The list goes on. Madre mia. This one is like, where will like I said, I know if you talk and finish. Many Igbo families believe that when they are training you, they are training you for your husband. So therefore, they don't give a shit. I know so many YouTubers on this YouTube that, oh, their father sent abroad to go and, go and school. They come out here to say that, oh, some people actually advise their dad otherwise. Don't you know that she's a girl? What happens to your male children? Why don't you send them abroad to go and study? Why are you sending this, your female child, abroad to go and study? Knowing fully well, training her for her husband. Oh, when the female child they trained eventually wants to get married, it's as if they will, chop money on, they will keep emphasizing on that, on the traditional marriage or during the bride price of that girl. Oh, we trained her. Do you know who you want to marry? It's as if as the girl they go, the husband had, if they come up for your, like, she no longer your daughter. Personally, I don't believe school is scam. I used to say this all the time. Even if you go to school and there is no job, or you eventually do not go into that field you study, my dear, no knowledge is a waste. Clock it. Even if your brain is telling you that female education and education, with that knowledge what you get for school, you see the user for that kitchen. It still benefit to your marriage, to your children. There is no two ways about it. In one way or the other, that knowledge is not a waste. I'm telling you, take it from me. This person said, my sister, may we not talk about the Asian people from Edo State. Their own is worse to God forbid. Someone replied and said, Asian na the first son and the first son only. Nothing for second son said. What's I'm not. Are you serious? Asian from Edo State? Really? Do you guys practice that as well? Please let me know in the comment section. You are absolutely correct, but it is not in every Igbo family. Yes, I get it. I said that at the beginning of this video. It's not in every Igbo family. But because some of us are lucky to come from that family, does not mean it is not what it is. Okay? This person actually gave me what I want, because I saw a lot of people in the comment section saying rubbish. And a man, by the way, someone just raised a valid concern that borders on cultural issues, empowering inequality based on gender. Instead of people concerned to start raising awareness for equality, they are arguing blindly. The core issues she raised is the cultural anomaly, and we all know she stated the fact. Yes, and some of you are in the comment section typing, oh, Ashawo, you know, see all the... What's that? How does this relate? What? Waiting concern this thing where they talk now, concern you calling you, and then you now Igbo brothers. I'm sorry, but your names are there, Igbo. It's not shade or whatsoever. I have Igbo brothers, man. That is Igbo. I'm a typical Igbo girl as well. Do you understand? But do you people come for girls? Una don't know the pass Ashawo. Most girl, most una know say, oh, this person know it right. It be like this one, be like say he stand on a grand time. Ashawo, you don't too open eye. You people just want someone you can cage, you know, once you tell them anything, you don't get damn, let be good wife, let be virtuous romance on her. No, avoid me. I've said it before. Me una avoid me. Avoid me. You get why? So, God, please, oh, I honestly don't know is it as bad as this. Maybe if the younger generation speaks more, they might change it. Nothing to change, my dear. This has been happening 100 years ago, more than 100 years ago. They never do anything. I feel like, oh, maybe it's this generation that, you know, will stand on their ground and be like, no, it's not gonna happen. And you even talk about the fact that some of our Igbo men, they know they like do court marriage. That story for another day, by the way. I'm not here for that. Okay, so this person said, I like how Igbo women are coming out on this discourse. Way forward. Absolutely. Like I said, when you see these conversations online, 90% of the time it is not we the Igbos that are coming out to say it. Maybe someone comes to, you know, Igbo land and experience it, and the person was like, hey, look at what I experienced in Igbo. And we'll just come to the comment section and indirectly ship it in. But coming out to make a full video out of it, we hardly do that, because the men, they will come for you. But at this point, I don't give a shit. If you come for me, I come for you. Okay? And that's on period. Thank you. I knew this. My friend's wife, before she gave birth to her first son, after 2 daughters, she's always restless, praying every time. It happens to my mom. I gave that example. You gave birth to the first child is a girl, the second one is a girl, the third one. You see all of them, they go enter prayer, they beg, as if that is not what the man gave you. It's the man that gave you a girl, which is what you delivered. You're giving birth to a male child. It does not have anything to do with you, my sister. If you like, pray from now to tomorrow. If the man did not give you a male child, you won't give birth to a male child. I'm not saying that miracle does not exist, but yes, let's educate ourselves, because I feel like all these women, we did a lot of things back then because of ignorance. This one said from the comment self, on I not even one change. Yes, so the comment of this video was, in fact, at this juncture, I think it's high time people stop various bad culture that are detrimental to the growth and development of the people in that country. Some very selfish, wicked, and corrupt elders sat down and drafted many so-called culture and customs that have dragged many people backward and downward enough. Not only backward and down, to death, to depression. Hey, I don't know. To be honest, I'm scared for myself and my 2 girls. I remember when my dad died 21 years ago, they battered his dead body and forced my mom to drink it, saying she killed him, not knowing it was a scope to seize everything down to household items, only to later realize it is his friend that killed my father. We lost everything, no food, no school. Now they are busy writing lists for us because we are getting married. That's another angle. Yeah, I'm leaving you guys with this. I know this video is long, but this needs to be said. Let me know you guys thoughts in the comment section. Are you from Igbo? Are there some patriarchy that you know that you're not in support of? Have you experienced this? Have you heard about it? Even if you're not from Igbo, do you have Igbo friends? Let me know if some of these are being practiced in your state as well. I would like to know you guys thoughts in the comment section. And with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in my next video. But till then, please stay safe, stay blessed, stay inspired. Shalom, guys. Bye.